Item 15, the next regular school committee meeting, October 4, 2010. 16, any other business that may come before the committee? Yes.
Yeah, just quickly, first I'd like to thank City Councilor Mary O'Connell for coming tonight to join us. Mrs. Sullivan made brownies for all the city councilors that showed up to make it a nicer atmosphere. And hopefully you can finish them before Mr. Kane does. I will tell you, Mrs. O'Connell is one of the city councilors who's out to the school buildings because I've crossed paths with her several times. So I would also like to thank Councilor Flaherty for attending. I certainly disagree with what he said earlier. I think Ms. Hovey will agree. I don't think we gave away any money during the collective bargaining process, and I don't really agree with his method. But that does lead me into my next point, which we were invited by the City Council President, Ms. Maloney as the Finance Chair and myself as the Vice Chair, to attend a meeting with Councilor Brown, who had requested an ad hoc committee be set up through the City Council President. This was over in the Mayor's office. And what we wanted to do and what the City Council President wanted to do was kind of find out more of what he had in mind. We attended a meeting last week where we talked. I thought it was a very productive meeting, the result of which was that we determined most of what Councilor Brown was looking for is already in place. There's liaisons back and forth with the City Council. I act as liaison to the City Council. Right now, Councilor Chris Keefe and Patty Anderson are liaisons back to the school committee, and what we're trying to do is make sure the lines of communication are open both ways after this last budget crunch and issue. On the City Council part, I thought there was some miscommunication coming from us. We had at length talked to Councilor Brown about conversations we had with the Finance Department, with the City Council President. And as a result of it was we obviously need to work together going forward. We're going to have another tough budget year. Maybe the council may be adding another liaison just so there's some, one of the newer councilors over there understands that our lines are open. I certainly expect phone calls from any of the councilors, whether they're the liaison or not. The infighting between our board and their board obviously is not productive. I don't agree with some of the methods of some of the newer councilors over there and how they get their message out to the public, and that it certainly is disparaging. And one of the results of that meeting was we decided we were not going to sit on each other's floors at meetings and try to bash the other councilors in town. Well, 10 hours later, we were getting bashed pretty good over at the city council chambers and being called liars. And that put aside, I don't want to go down that road. I don't think it's productive. But the result of the meeting was we're certainly going to try to work a little harder to make sure everyone over on the city council side has the answers they're looking for. They know our phones are open. We certainly will tap the principals if we need to answer a question, which we've done in the past. And I look forward to working and continue to work with them. I think we've tried to kind of get answers to them. We showed up at that meeting that they're talking about with the information in our hands, with the budgets, and hopefully that will not happen going forward next year. We will be back in collective bargaining again because these are all one-year contracts. So hopefully it was productive, and I view it as such, and I think Councilor Brown did too. Thank you.
I would just add to that I think the upshot of that was that the information was always readily available. It just was such that certain members didn't always ask for it. And the members of the school committee, school administration have always made themselves available. And I think the walk away there for Mr. Brown is that you just simply need to ask, and the information is there. So I agree. Motion
To adjourn.
to adjourn.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.